This week, I received a question from one of our members in the community Magnetic Woman Mastery. The question is, I am being disappointed many times in the past. How do I find the courage to trust again? I'm going to repeat the question again. I'm being disappointed many times in the past. How do I find the courage to trust again? So again, this is a very good question, very relevant question to many people, especially in a relationship, because then not many people are privileged or lucky enough to get married with their first love, or have a happy ending in the first relationship. That's very rare. Yes, there are people like that, but very rare. The majority of people are experienced or went through different relationships until they have a happy ending, or many people even experience many painful relationship breakups, and they lose trust within themselves, and they lose trust with other people, and they don't even be able to open up their heart. So if you can relate to these questions, please stay tuned, because we're gonna dive in this question, and hopefully at the end you have some breakthrough. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, because according to YouTube, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you give a thumbs up, YouTube gonna lightly share this message to many more people. So I do hope my message touch many lives as possible, and your small act of action today of give a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, gonna helping me to make impact to many more people. So thank you for that. Now let's answer this question. So in essence, the question is, how can I trust myself to love again? Or how can I trust myself to make decisions, right? If you are someone who are making a multiple decision in the past, and you end up in so-called undesirable outcome, some people experience very painful relationship breakups, some people experience divorce, getting divorced, some people stay in abusive relationship for years, and took them years and years to get out that relationship. And when they get out that relationship, they even lose sense of their identity, who they are. So they're very scared, and that feelings are very true, and I'm really honor you if you are in that situation. So the bigger question here, how can you trust yourself to make the best decision for you? Because at the end of the day, we can only change and control how we show up. We cannot change other people. And there are so many professional liars, so many professionals people are, their core identity or their core DNA is to break heart of so many people. That not because of how they want it, but because of their circumstance and how they just behave like that. So you want to find a way to protect yourself. That is the essence of this question. So first and foremost, this is how I teach the members in the Magnetic Woman Mastery. First and foremost, you want to examine your past relationships, and even someone you met, or you go out for dates and they behave in a way that have a red flag, or you label them ghost you, right? So you want to look very hard on your past relationships, people you have interacting with in the context of romantic relationship. And you want to separate what do you like and what you are actually looking for. So I'm gonna say it again. You want to separate what you like, or what you tend to drawn to, and what you actually looking for. So let's dissect this topic first. So the common mistakes that I see from many professional women, even successful women, that they looking for chemistry, right? So in the relation, they're looking for chemistry. And I'm not sure, according to my observations, working with many people, and even study the relationship, I'm not sure if you're looking for chemistry and that chemistry gonna be aligned with your values or your vision in the relationship. So you want to kind of like uncover and assess yourself, how you behave in the past, right? If you in the past, if you experience painful relationship breakups, you want to know, how did you end up that? How did you have that outcome? Like, how did you show up? Never mind about other people, but first and foremost, how did you show up, right? How did you make certain decisions and end up in that place? So you want to kind of like shine a light on the past to really understand your behavior, right? And one of the common, one of the common mistake or driver for people, for women, is they try to looking for chemistry. So let's say, a woman I spoke with, and she said, oh, I'm looking for chemistry, somebody, I like, or somebody I have a good feeling about, somebody maybe very handsome, very good looking, somebody, very professional in taking care of me. And that not always align with the recipe of having a loving, lasting, and committed relationship, right? So you want to understand your behavior in the past and how did you end up over there. And then you also want to identify the red flags. So in the past, what are the red flags? What was the red flags? And you end up to have the outcome of, a relationship breakup, right? So there may be common themes in the past relationship, how you have that outcome, right? There are common themes. And I just want to give you an example of the common themes in my past relationship. I just give away the power for people to decide on how the relationship gonna be ended. So instead of me look at the relationship and decide, okay, I no longer accept this relationship, I'm gonna get out of here, I just give away the power to the other person to decide whether they want to continue with me or not. So that reflection really helping me to say, why I behave like that, why I give away my power, why can't I make the decisions, right? And underneath was I was scared, because for me to keep staying in the relationship, that make me feel that I'm lovable. But because I was unconscious about my behavior and, let's say, seeking external validation that I'm lovable if I stay in a relationship. And that is very disempowering, because at the end of the day, if somebody hold the power of how much you are worthy, how much value you are, then you would never ever have a stable relationship, right? You want to be the one taking the power on how you feel valuable about yourself, on how you feel lovable about yourself, but not give away the power. So I'm going to repeat again, because so many people making mistakes, and they don't take the time or take the effort to examine their past relationship, and they keep attracting the same people again and again and again. And that's why they don't trust themselves anymore to make decisions because of that. So you want to illuminate or shine a light on, what didn't work, how did you show up, what are the red flags, what was the common themes in the past relationship, right? And then on the other hand, you want to identify, or at least have some understandings about what are you actually looking for, right? So if you're looking for a loving, committed, lasting relationship, or if you're looking for a loving, beautiful marriage, what are the recipes that you need from you and from your partner to have that, right? So if you're looking for a committed, loving, great relationship, then your partner not need to, but the on the top of their values, they need to value a loving relationship too, right? Because if they don't value to have a loving relationship or a loving marriage, regardless how much effort you put in, if that not in alignment with their highest values, then it's just not aligned. You're gonna have a conflict in values, right? So you want to understand exactly what you're looking for, and then what are the recipes to have that in yourself and in your partner. And then when you go out to meet different people, or have an initial chat with them, you want to have some general understanding whether what you're looking for align with what they're looking for or not, right? Because if you're looking for a committed relationship, lasting relationship, a great relationship, and somebody very sloppy, somebody just want to have fun and they're not ready to have a committed relationship yet, don't waste your time on those people. Regardless how much chemistry you have with them, doesn't matter, because your vision or your values are not aligned with their values, right? So in summer, you want to shine a light, or you want to assess about what do you tend to like, how did you end up with the past relationship, by the common themes, or what was the red flags, versus what exactly, or what actually you're looking for, right, in a relationship, and what are the recipe for that. So that is one big step. Second big step for you is you want to neutralize your emotion toward the past experience. Because if you still feel that you don't trust yourself, or if you feel that the past experience somehow still holding you back from moving forward, then you haven't released the emotional baggage yet. And those emotional baggage gonna trigger your behavior when you put yourself out there and meet different people. So you want to neutralize your emotion to release the emotional baggage, which actually how I teach professional women to do that in the Magnetic Woman Mastery, and under the module which called self-acceptance. So you want to identify the benefits that you have from that experience, right? So from that experience, what are the benefits to you and to other areas of your life? For example, in your spiritual being, the relation with yourself, in your career, in your family relationship, in your finance, in your health, and in your social interactions. What are the benefits of that experience impact to different area of your life, and to your highest values, and could be to your ideal romantic relationship. There are benefits at the moment that you are not aware of, but you want to make sure that you're aware, so that you neutralize your emotion. So that's question number one. Question number two, what could be the drawbacks if you wish the thing happened the way it is supposed to be, right? So this question is a little bit tricky to many people. So what could be drawbacks if you wish the thing happened the way you wish it to be? So let's say in the past you experience, your partner left you, or some people say, oh, they cheat on you, right? So what could be the drawbacks? What could be the drawbacks to your life, your highest values, your vision to your dream relationship, and different area of your life if you keep staying in that relationship, right? Imagine if you keep staying in the relationship, somebody don't love you anymore and they keep cheating on you. What could be the drawbacks to you, right? I bet so many drawbacks to your mental health, to the sense of yourself, how you feel about yourself, could be, affect to your career, many things, right? So you want to list it, all of the drawbacks if you wish that relationship turn out the way you wish it to be. So one of the common example that I give to the members in my community, Magnetic Woman Mastery, is example of I experienced a wedding cancellation. And the benefits of me experiencing a wedding cancellation, I said, because in that relationship, we argue a lot. Our values were misaligned, and we're growing apart from each other. So the benefit to me, I don't need to place more to fit in that relationship. I didn't need to. That is a very big thing, if you value personal development and somebody, they just, don't value that. They just want to live an easy life. They don't like to be challenged. Then it's going to be a massive challenge for you to keep staying in that relationship, because you need to holding yourself back. You cannot be your best self to be in that relationship. And that affects to many areas of life. And the benefit of that, I'd be able to be my best self. I'd be able to keep investing in myself. After that relationship breakup, I put myself out there. I, learn new skills, public speakings. I even read the book about it. And now I turn that pain into the purpose. So there were many benefits of experiencing a wedding cancellation. And the drawbacks, if I wish to continue the relationship with my ex, and there was no wedding cancellation, the drawback for me is, as I mentioned, I need to stay very small, play small, keep holding myself back to fit in that relationship. And there are many issues in disagreements, in arguments, and the drawback is it's affect a lot to my mental well-being, and I just feel that the sense I'm betraying myself to be in that relationship. So those are some of the examples that you can look at your past relationships and identify the benefits of how you experience that relationship ending, and the drawbacks could be the drawbacks to you, other areas of your life, your values, if you wish the thing turn out the way you want it to be. So in sum up, how do you find the courage to trust again, or how can you trust yourself to love again? So you want to examine your behavior. What do you like or tend to drawn to in the relationship? What are the drawbacks, or what are the red flags in those in the past relationship, the common themes? And then what actually you're looking for, right? And what are the recipes? And then on the second step is the benefits and the drawbacks. So I hope this video gonna helping you to have some breakthrough and develop the reflective awareness, and for you to actually look at the past and say thank you. Because of the past experience, now I grow to become the woman or the man that who I am today. And for those experiences, for those learnings, gonna helping you to be ready for the relationship that you have a vision, or you desire, right? So I hope that useful. Please share in the comment below what you resonate, what the biggest takeaway from you. And I see you on the next video.